Kristen here. I'm here doing the Shabbydabbydoodah alphabet challenge. I created this folio thing. I used 2 kits, digital kits. This one is from AntiquePaperie, and this one I used, it's a Jane Austen one, and it's CountryAtHeart2008, and I got it from Etsy. These are just some of the ATCs that come with the kit. So I'll show you the booklet. The alphabet challenge is where you are basically using an item in the alphabet. Her item that she picked for the letter A, which is the first, we're in the first run of it, is acetate. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's clear. I actually didn't have acetate. What I used was just some clear food packaging, a salad container that I had gotten, and I just cut out the shapes. So I did really try to prepare for this because it's 3 things in 30 minutes, and I don't really have a clock right now. Because I'm using my phone, I don't have a clock, so I wanted to make sure that I was set up since I couldn't exactly keep track of time. So I've got my prepared pieces. I've got my prepared booklet, which is kind of I'll show you. It flips out that way, and then it flips out this way. And I have a pocket on this end here, which again, I'm not finished playing with this. It's just my first. In fact, I want, you know what? Let's just do the inside. So hold on a sec. Let's just get the inside here. That looks about right. Probably not exactly the middle, but it's okay. Anyway, I put my thumb hole there so you know it's a pocket. And so again, using the acetate, which this is a pretty big challenge for me. I've never actually used acetate in a project, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of cut some things out and I plotted out windows. So let's kind of start with an easier one. I have cut out this rose from a vintage rose gardening magazine, and I'm going to make a pocket. I'm thinking, because I actually have plenty of space for pockets in here, but I have this pocket, I have this rose, and I'm gonna glue the rose down. But first I need to make sure that the width of my rose matches the width of my acetate. So my rose is where I want it. So since I have it in the right position, I'm gonna glue one side and then I'll glue the other, because otherwise I will move it and it won't be in the right position and I'll be upset. So now, what did I do? I probably put it behind me. I did. Okay. I have just a wipe here. My wipes are so dry right now. I really want this glued properly because I don't want whatever I stick in this pocket to get caught on it. So I will probably have to go back and kind of. Anyway, I know this is not. I'm a little frazzled right now. I've been trying to do this all day, and this is now 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm not exactly a good afternoon crafter. I prefer to do my crafting earlier in the day. So, excuse me for being a little frazzled. But again, I just want to make sure these are not gonna get caught in whatever I stick in this pocket. Okay. So then I've got my beautiful rose, and I probably should have put something underneath it, but that's okay. Alright, so this piece of acetate is practically a perfect fit. So I'm gonna flip this upside down, right? I'm gonna glue here and here. And I'm just using tacky glue because my Fabri-Tac is kind of not really, I'm running very low on it, so I'm trying to use my tacky glue for stuff for crafting right now. Okay, so now hopefully this holds. It should hopefully dry clear, I hope. I have no idea, never done this before. I'm totally experimenting. I don't know if this is gonna stick. No, and I just moved it, of course. Why ever not? Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that to kind of sit there. And that right there is my first acetate pocket. So let's get this flipped. I bought this paper pack. Well, actually, I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me. This Jane Austen paper pack. And that's what inspired me to look for the digital kits. So I have this Dear Jane paper pack right here. And it's, oh my god, it's the prettiest papers. It's foiled papers. And I mean, just look at this, right? Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay. And anyway, so this is one of like it's like a little journaling card that's kind of like a door or whatever. I don't know. It's just pretty. And I thought I would use it as a pocket, like a side pocket. I could actually use it like a no, I think I want to use it as a pocket. So, and then I have this butterfly. And I'm going to stick the, I wonder if maybe, no. I do kind of like the blue and the blue. It goes nicely together. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this and set this aside. I'm going to take my ruler and my my cutting tool, and if you can see this, I've got pencil marks around the corners. I tried to measure this. I mean, it's not a perfect measure, but I wanted to make sure that the butterfly would be in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just move to the inside portion of those little L's, and I'm going to just cut. Alright, let's see. My ruler is actually a broken ruler, if you can believe that. Alright, let's do about right there. Following along the line of my ruler to about right there. Not straight. Don't care. It's what it is. Okay, that cut through nicely. And then I'm gonna do right here. Again, I'm gonna kind of go by the inside here. Okay. I know I didn't get the corner on here. I can see it. So I'm just gonna try bringing that up to the corner. Okay. Yep, I got that. And then I'm going to take to this from here. Again, this is not measuring. It's not a you know, I'm not measuring. It's not precise at all by any means. It's just I'm trying something new. I'm doing this alphabet project and I think it's a fun one. And then I'm gonna just slice down here, and then I'll have a window. Did I get that all the way? I'm not sure if I got. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so there's my little window, and I've got my pencil here. I'm just gonna erase my pencil marks. I don't really want those on there. So erase my pencil marks. I love these mechanical pencils, I really do. I think they're great. And then, again, I don't know if this is going to be close to a half an hour. There will be some editing since I have to edit out my dogs barking. And that will be edited out. Okay. So the idea is to have the butterfly peeking through. So I like that. So again, when I place this down, that will be glued to the page, which I'm gonna, where did I put that other piece of acetate? Wait, I don't know if I want to put that there, or do I want to put this here? Oh, I don't know. Actually, that's kind of pretty if I do that and then put the butterfly. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna trim this down wherever my scissors are, of course. Oh, there's scissors. I'm gonna trim this down on this side for sure. I probably should tear it just because that'll be nice, but I'm not. I'm gonna trim the white. And then I'm gonna trim the white away the bottom from the bottom. Alright, but I kind of want that little edge there. Anyway, like I said, I tried to be prepared for this in advance. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my acetate window, which is that for that one? No, I don't think so. Wait, I think I got it right here. Yes, okay, that's for the, sorry. I have a third one, so, okay. So I've got my little acetate window here. I'm gonna just glue this on here, and you know what? I'm gonna actually washi it on too, just because I don't want that to get caught. So I'm gonna go just around the edges here. And then I'm gonna go around the edges here. And I saw this from, you know who does this is the Bohemian Crafter. She actually uses a lot of acetate. And so, which I love her projects. I really do. I think her projects are so pretty. Okay, so I'm trying not to get it, which I did, but that's okay. Of course I did. I'm trying not to get it on the inside of the window, but don't you think I am. Too much glue. This is what happens when you experiment with things you've never done before. That's alright. Alright, I'm taking it out of the window just so I can wipe the glue off. Okay, there we go. So I got that on there now. And then I'm gonna just place, to see where this is still too. Alright, I'm gonna have to snip this end here. Oh, I'm just gonna have to because it's not gonna fold properly if I don't. So we'll just snip that right there. And then, alright, so let's put Yes, that's pretty. Okay, and now I just need to place my butterfly where I want it. Okay, where the butterfly is where it's gonna stay. So again, I'm just gonna hold down the one side and I'm gonna just glue around here and just on that edge there. And I'm gonna take my trusty white, because of course glue's squeezing out everywhere, because that's what I do. I added water to my glue because it was not really working all that well. And so now it's a little bit too... Alright, let's just do that. Now it's a little bit too watery, of course. Again, another thing I never did before. Just experimented on. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to take some washi. It doesn't matter what washi I use. Don't care. No one's going to see it. I don't really need this thick of washi, but that's okay. It's the first one I grabbed. So again, just to keep it, I might have to trim it. Okay. I really don't need to go around the whole thing. I really just need to, okay. All right, go around the top here. So let's just do that. Top and the bottom will be fine. All right, and I'll just trim off whatever is over the top. Okay, there we go. And then there is a little bit on the top, which I will trim. Okay. Okay. I think we're good now. Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm gonna just line that up with the window. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love that. I think that came out so nice. To my shock and amazement, I love it. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually just go along the bottom and the sides and just make that you know, a regular pocket. I love that. I think that's so pretty. Okay, let's just clean a little of that up. It does help to burnish it. It really makes a difference when you're gluing. Like I've noticed, because the tacky glue takes a while to dry, but if I burnish it down, it really holds a lot better. Okay, so then I'm gonna make a tag, and that can go in this pocket. Isn't that nice? Oh, and if I do it right, there's this crown down here. That might be able to poke through the bottom as well. So I'll get a double effect. That'll be cool. All right, so I'm gonna put this away right now. This is not a finished project. I just wanted to make a little folio type thing. And I'm happy with how it turned out. Okay, so again, I don't know if you can see, but I did do pencil here. I actually did a bigger box and then a smaller box. And so I'm gonna cut out the smaller box and then I'll just erase what doesn't come out. Alright, so I'm going to use my ruler again just to have a straight edge. And I did measure this out. I don't know if this is really what Tina was looking for in, you know, an acetate project, but this is my interpretation of it. I hope that you'll like what I'm doing. And this fits the bill for that project. Oops. Let's not have that move. Okay. These are just printed also, just so you know. They're just printed on copy paper. Nothing, no card. I just did copy paper. It's what I had in my printer when I printed this. Oh look, almost there. I thought about doing a door, but I think this windows are just a little bit easier to do. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Can't keep my ruler straight. Okay. There we go. All right. And that I'm going to keep. Okay. So now, how I planned, sort of, I guess, on doing this is I've got this key, and I just thought it was really pretty. And I kind of lined this up so you could see the key through it. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I still don't really know what I'm doing on this project, but I'm just gonna wing it. Yep, I'm gonna wing it. Okay, let's get my acetate glued. That'll be the first step to do. So I've got it already cut out again. And I'm just gonna go around the outer edge, just like I did before. And then I'm gonna go closer to, but I think this time I'm gonna take my finger and just, so it doesn't ooze, because I really don't want it to ooze. So I'm just gonna go around it with my finger so it doesn't ooze. Okay. So I got my piece of acetate right here. And I'm gonna just press that down. Okay, and then I had somewhat of a thought. Oh man, where did I get that? Oh, crud. Alright. Of course, I got glue on my window anyway. Doesn't that just figure? Alright, let me wipe the other side. Okay. Well, that's gonna be what it's gonna be. So, I was kind of thinking I'm gonna just glue it down so it's kind of like a door. Alright, and I think if I do it maybe here, so, or like a tuck spot / tag, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna trim it and everything, but I just want, I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I really don't. I'm like really not being a very good crafter, and you might have my head or my body in here too because I'm standing up while I'm doing this. Why does it always move? Oh, story of my life. Okay. So, my thought is I'm going to get my paper cutter. I kind of want some straight lines, or straight cuts, I should say. So my thought is to turn this into a tag. I hope I'm not going to be cutting through the acetate. Oh good, I'm not. No measuring again, just gluing. Okay. And then then I'm gonna trim where I probably shouldn't do this with wet glue. I totally should not be doing this with wet glue, but don't you think I am? Okay. Did that not cut through? Interesting. I wonder why they did. Probably because. Alright. Well, that's okay. I'll just. Okay. So now, just trim the white off the top and the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna have to trim some of this off the bottom and the top, most likely. So let's just do that. Okay. And then I'll do on this side as well. I definitely want to not get that butterfly because I love that butterfly. Okay, here we go. It's the glue that's doing it. Okay. So now I have, that is my tag, and it's also a kind of little tuck spot booklet type thing. I don't know if I'll stick anything in there. I could. I don't know if I will. I also think I want to have actual tag shaped. I don't know why, but I always have a hard time doing this with this. I do the way you're supposed to, but I always end up with it not turning out straight or even. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, that's as tag shaped as that's getting. And I would call this a Tina tag just because she loves these kinds of tags. The big tags that she just glues the pages together. I really think that came out cute. And I think what I'll do is find a piece of fabric. Anyway, I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm going to find a piece of fabric and I'm going to actually, instead of putting it on both sides, I'm going to put it on the inside and just staple it on there. But those are my 3 projects for the alphabet. And I'll stick this in my little pocket. I've got those there. So I got my little booklet. Oh, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I've got my booklet. Here's my pocket. And I'm going to stick this right in here. And hopefully this fits. Hopefully. Oh, and look, I did get the crown in there. Right there. I did get the crown in there. You can't really see it, but it's still really cute. And I like it. So we've got this pocket and this tag on that side. And then in here, we've got this acetate pocket, which I don't know if that glue is going to hold. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I may have to come in with hot glue. But I also have like these little, oh, well, let's cut out one of these ACT journaling cards. Which one do we want? Let's do this top one. That's got nice pink roses on it. So we'll cut this out and stick that in that pocket. I'm awful at cutting corners, like awful. I should probably just use my corner punch. I should totally just use my corner punch. I'm not exactly an expert in cutting with scissors either, so, you know. I failed kindergarten that day. I don't know. There's some people joke like that on Facebook. I've seen that they failed cutting in kindergarten. I I did. I'm one of them. Anyway, so I know this card is a little small, but it's just to give you an idea of what you can do. That it's a little pocket to hold some stuff. Isn't that cute? I love it. A nice tag could go there too. I really like it. So that's my project, my Acetate ABC project. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was a half an hour or less. And thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.